So this is just this is a nice little thing. Um, there's a special edition Switch coming out, but you're not going to be able to go buy it, which is a real shame. Because if you could, I would already be looking to sell off my Switch for a special edition one. Nintendo is putting out a limited edition. Well, they're releasing 3, and only 3 apparently, Labo themed Switches as prizes for the Labo Creators Contest. And holy crap, is this thing awesome. So first, the way you can win it is there's 3 ways you can win. In the Labo Creators Contest, you can win it by for the most original creation, the best customization of a creation, or in the younger kids category up to 12. When you win it, you get a cardboard themed Switch. So it's in
Cardboard color.
A
creamish color.
Yeah, like a creamy beige color, which actually looks pretty nice.
It actually doesn't look bad. Like if that was actually a color scheme.
Yep.
It's a little plain, but...
And on the back, it looks, it's got the Nintendo Labo logo.
Oh, that's on the dock.
It's also on the... If you
it's on both.
Yeah,
oh, it is.
It's on both.
So the Nintendo Labo logo on both the back of the Switch console and the dock. Okay. And the dock's also colored differently as well. And then the Joy-Cons have the same
Exactly.
color.
And the Joy-Cons are the same cardboard color.
And if you look at the texture, is the texture actually even a little bit
Yeah, the
different?
texture looks a little bit grainier, or at the very least, there's some sort of printing on it that makes it look papery.
On all, yeah. And on the Switch, and on all of it looks a little bit like that, little papery, grainy, like cardboard.
Exactly. It actually has the appearance of cardboard. The back of the dock is really cool looking. It has like corrugation printed on it, so it looks like it's actually made out of, a card,
Sure.
folded cardboard. It's really simple and understated, and I like it a lot. But yeah, supposedly there's only going to be 3 of them, and you have to win the Nintendo Creators Contest to actually get one. So I imagine this will be at, I don't know, too many games in 10 years being sold for a ridiculous amount of money.
I guess that's one question. If there's a big Switch collector's market, this will go for thousands and thousands.
Right.
If you have it at that point. They always can say though, oh, we're gonna print off 50 more or whatever, or if they see a demand for it, why not do a bundle a year from now with buy Labo and I can see that.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm surprised they haven't done that. I'm shocked that we're a year in. I expect these sort of things to happen where you get the color console with the Joy-Cons and the docks. I'd say year 2 or 3 when they're trying to pump up more sales or get you to buy another one.
Sure.
I can see that happening. I'm not surprised we haven't really seen it yet. Obviously, we have what, 10 different Joy-Con colors now almost?
Right.
Is
They're
it
doing
8 to 10?
Well, the tablet has, you can do stuff on the back with it, obviously, but the Joy-Cons, I guess, are no, I'm wrong. I was thinking there's just not as much space to customize the Switch, but no, there's plenty of room. You could, there's plenty of stuff to customize on it.
Sure. But I mean, we've had bundles. We've had like multiple bundles already,
right,
for the Switch. But yeah, for the most part, it's been okay. We're just going to give you the game. We're
right.
going to give you we're going to give you the plain gray one. Which, by the way, I don't think they're making that gray one anymore. When I went to Target, there was no gray Joy-Con systems. I mean, they're all the blue and red.
Oh, really?
Ones. So I think they went backwards and said, well, I think people just want the colored one.
Oh, neat.
Versus the blah one. But no, I think this is gonna be the first of, I want to say they're gonna have like, I'd say 6 to 8 different variations of this by the time this lifespan is done.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna have a Smash one potentially. They can do it. I'm surprised they never did a Zelda one. I guess since the console first launched, they didn't want to muck up the market with that. But Metroid one, or there'll be another probably Mario Kart game coming out on this system at some point.
There'll absolutely be a Pokemon one. I mean, there was
a Pikachu one.
I mean, there's been 8 billion Pokemon ones, for 3DS and stuff like that.
Yeah, so just think of that.
If there's a Pikachu one, I'll lose my goddamn mind.
See, Nintendo? All you gotta do is put the fucking eyes on it and little red cheeks and
done.
Put the ears on it somewhere.
Fucking done.
Or would the ears be the Joy-Cons when they're slitted? They gotta like make the face wider.
I don't know.
Either way,
just do it.
Ian, another man, children are the prime audience for this.
You can slap Pikachu on goddamn anything and I'll buy it.
Okay, so yeah, it's interesting that Nintendo could do this because the Joy-Cons is one thing, but the whole even the dock, like people would want an extra dock and just give us different color options. That to me is a no-brainer.
Yeah,
just to do that.
Yeah, and it is cool that you get the. It's interesting because of its portability, but also the fact that it's home use. I guess there is a lot more to customize that way because something that you take out and show off, you can customize the body, but also people would probably want the customized docks because there are people who, and I forget that I'm kind of in the minority, in terms of using it undocked more than docked. A lot of people just use it as a home console.
Sure.
So there's lots of opportunities to just have decorated or limited edition docks and stuff like that.
So right now they have red, they have the red and blue, so that's 3 colors.
Oh, you're just talking about
excuse me, gray.
The configurations.
Yeah. They have gray. They have do they have a neon red and a regular red, or just they have the neon yellow, neon pink and green. That's from Splatoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario Red.
The neon yellow were ARMS. Those were the ARMS controllers.
Okay. So they have Super Mario Red that came just with the Odyssey Edition bundle, but they didn't do the rest of the console. Just the I didn't know that. They have Super Mario Red. So they have that's like 7 colors they have. Pat math, roughly 7 colors. Might be off a little bit. I can't count like that. But so see what I mean though.
Yeah.
So, but the console choices it'll expand. I think it'll expand. Give it some time. Even though Nintendo doesn't traditionally do that for the home console, but this is a handheld. It's both, so you'll get like 5 or 6, I'd say at least.
Quick aside, just about like the controllers and stuff. People looking at the Switch as a handheld or a docked system, just reminds me of a weird story from work on Friday. Kid comes in, teenager like 17, 18.
Kid chameleon
comes in and he's like, "Hey, do you guys do repairs on systems?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." And he goes, and he pulls out a Switch. He's like, "The R button on the right R button is screwed up." He's like, "Could you guys fix that?" I'm like, "No, we don't do like repairs on the controllers." He's like, "Shit." And I go, and I look at him, and I go, "Can I see your Switch?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I grab it, and I click the Joy-Con, and I slide it off.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Just get a new Joy-Con." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, right." I don't think in some moment, I just don't think. I don't know if he like plays it in portable mode all the time. I don't think. I think there was a moment where he didn't think it through.
That he can buy one.
That he could just replace the controller.
He thought it was one system put together.
I'm sure he knew it in his deep down. He knew that was something he could do. But even myself, because I play the Switch a lot in handheld mode, I just wonder if he wasn't thinking that through. Because he came in and he was asking me like someone would ask us to repair a Game Boy or a DS. Can you fix the shoulder button? I'm like, just you can just replace the controller.
Yeah, and they've already come down in price. It looks like the single ones you can get for like 30 to 40. It's come down.
Yeah, 40's right. 40 was average.
And probably used, you can probably get a pair now. 2 people probably selling used ones for whatever. And it looks like you can get I can get $60 the best offer for the neon green and pink.
Huh.
So I think they're more reasonable now than people. I know people were like, "Oh my God, there's so much money." Yeah, there's a lot of things in these little guys. It's not just a D-pad and a couple buttons.
Right.
I'm still pissed there's not a proper D-pad, Nintendo. Put out something with a D-pad on it. Damn it. That's why one prediction hasn't come through yet about the retro style Joy-Cons. Give me a proper D-pad. I couldn't play Sly Spy with just the 4 buttons. It made it impossible to do that.
I'm sure they'll get there.